Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of In the Build with the Kebab. This is the last episode before we leave on our trip to ECC across to New South Wales. As it stands, it's running, it's driving. There's a few little extra things that I've got to do. I've got to adjust the rear diff. It's sort of crabbing a little bit, so just got to screw in one side, which I'm about to do now. That's why it's lifted up like that. Still got to get inside, get the Xbox running, get all the screens working properly. I've got to swap out the compressors, the little Chinese compressors that I've got. Byron from Flatline, he's lent me a set of his nice 444s. Got to get inside the cab, clean all the leather out. There's a lot of black marks all over it just from years of sitting around and probably my grubby hands getting in and out of the car. I've also got to install a light bar on the front just for the drive. It gets a bit eerie driving around at night, especially with the kangaroos popping out when you're crossing the Nullarbor. It's no good, so the more light the better, just in case. And just want to do a general go over everything and make sure it's all tight. All the bolts are tight, air fittings, all that, make sure it's not leaking. Yeah, so we'll be back after ECC with a recap of everything that's gone on in the build, just to have a look back and see how far we've come from the start, and a bit of a thank you to everyone that's been a part of the build. Still got to get in and lift the engine a little bit more. I've got some plates that I can add to it just to space it up a little bit more. It has been lifted, but it's still just a little bit too small, so we're going to put a few more in there just to pack it up a bit more and get it well off the ground, just in case we do drag through sump, which we don't want to do. I want to thank everyone that's helped with this build along the way, and thank you for everyone who's been watching and following. If you enjoy this stuff, be sure to like Inspired Existence on Facebook and subscribe to the channel Inspired Existence Australia on YouTube, and you'll see a heap more of this kind of stuff coming up in the future. And you can go through the old videos and have a look at what we've been going through around Australia in the mini truck scene. Cheers guys, see you next time.
I mean, what can I say? Baby's in the backseat singing. Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? In my home, he's all singing to it. 3-0, 3-0, 3.
I ain't calling for a close-up. No clubs, no cars, bitches with their nose jobs. No dubs, no stars. I'ma do it how I always have. Whiskey in a 40 bag, pissing in the alleyway out back of where the party's at. I ain't spending on a new whip, new hat, new kicks, bitches with their huge tits, new gat, new slips. I'ma do it how I always do. Sleep until the break of noon.
I'm just trying to lift the engine up a little bit higher. I've got some more spaces, but I think someone's just arrived to come say hello. I heard a little psh psh at the front. Let's go have a look. Might be our good friend Tom coming. Oh, look at that. I think I see a nice little rodeo up the road.
And I ain't sipping on a mixed drink, pinky out, lips pink, talking to a rich skank, fill up like a sperm bank.
Apparently, they said if it doesn't throw sparks, it's not a real mini truck, so hopefully these will work.
3 babies in the backseat singing. Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? And turn it up on your radio. I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go. What can I say? 3 babies in the backseat singing.
Just because driving over, as soon as the sun goes down, it gets quite bad with the roos across the Nullarbor, so I'm going to pinch the light bar off the front of the Volvo and throw it on the Kebab just for this trip to ACC, so hopefully we don't have to drive in the darkness, but yeah, just going to make up some brackets and run it through the grill and use it for that.
I never meant to be. Would you love me anyways? Would you marry me? I I mean, what can I say?
3 babies in the backseat singing. Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? And turn it up on your radio. I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go.
What can I say?
Well, good news, we are one more step closer. We are 2 days away from leaving for ECC. I've just finished wiring the light bar, the LED light bar on the front there, just in case it does get dark. Let's have a look.
I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go.
What can I say?
3 babies in the backseat singing. Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? And turn it up on your radio. I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go.
So that's it, the kebab is done. All the work we were trying to get done on it is all done. We got the screens working, checked over everything, made sure all the bolts were tight and everything was going to hold together. Got the light bar on the front end last night, so on the drive, just in case we do have some issues with the sun going down. We want to try and beat the sun, but if we have a little bit of a setback and we end up driving around night time, there's a lot of roos out there across the Nullarbor. So yeah, light bar has always been good on the Volvo, and yeah, so I thought I'd throw it onto the front of this. Everything else is complete. I just have to pack my bags, get in the car and hope it makes it. Got under it the other day and lifted up the engine another 6mm, put another plate in there just to get it up. The original 10mm space that the engine had just wasn't high enough. It ran level with the cross member, so I just wanted that extra bit of reassurance and lift it up a little bit more. So now it clears the ground nice, and I've got some drag blocks under the front of it now, so I hear that's what all the cool kids are doing. All in all, it's been a pretty epic build, especially for me myself. I've never delved into bagging a truck itself, so yeah, a bit of a learning curve for me, and I appreciate all the help that I've had through people that know what they're doing, and that have actually come around and helped out, and it's been a massive hand. And yeah, I can't wait to get this thing to ECC and take a few of you guys for a spin that's helped out over the internet, and yeah, hopefully we get there with no dramas. Cheers for watching my In the Build series with the Kebab on Inspired Existence. See you next time.